last 3 laps. Okay na tayo, from Earl. Puntahan mo na yung motor mo ha. Diyan na lang kayo umikot. Okay, stand by for countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Official time is on! Ito po ang ating 50 to 59 years old category. Starting start tayo ha. Official start tayo. Starting start.
Boys, welcome to the Iloilo Bike Festival. This was held last July 27, 2024 at the Mega World area in Iloilo City. This is the 50 to 59 years old cat, and we were 11 in this category. So the race route was about 1.7, about 1 kilometer long. It's a hot dog shaped route, and the race was 20 minutes plus 3 laps. This is the third time that I've been here in Iloilo. The first one was in January for the MEGA Criterium, and then 2 months previously for the Tour de Quinion and this race. And I don't really get tired coming over here from Cebu because the race organizers led by Tisay de Montaño puts up a very, very exciting event. The race course is very good, exceptional, not very good. It is exceptional. The prices are also great. Everything here is great. Not only during racing, but the food in Iloilo is great. People are very warm. Even your rivals, my rivals are very warm. So if there's a place to be, in my opinion, Iloilo is it. The strongest rider in this 50 years old category is the guy wearing denim shorts. I think his family name is Villanueva, first name is Titing. He also has some sort of a teammate, guy in a yellow and black jersey, black shorts, and riding a white, I think it's a Ridley frame set. And they were doing a number on me. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the guy's name on the Ridley, but it was clear as day that they have a previous agreement before this race on what to do. Usually these racing tactics occurs when racing is between teams, or when you are riding on a team. But in this case, when there are only like 11 riders and it's more like an individual thing, there is some sort of a secret collusion among riders so that the winning percentage would be greater on their part. And this is what happened. So you can see that Titing attacked after the guy in Ridley was caught. And so if I wanted to win, then I have to chase them down. So when Ridley was caught, Titing immediately made his move. And there was no immediate reaction, so I waited for the U-turn to make my move. For 4 minutes into the race, I was very confident that I could cover all of the attacks, even at this distance. So I allowed Titing to get a good gap and then chase him down, hoping that the others would be dropped. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but I was able to catch Titing. But just as I caught him, he attacked again. But I was ready for it. I caught him near the start and finish line, and he also stopped pedaling, looked back at me, and noticed I was there. And then I was expecting Ridley to make a counter move, and as expected, there goes Ridley. But he didn't have top speed to create a gap and drop me. And once I caught him, I already knew what was coming, although it was a delayed attack from Titing this time. A guy in yellow and red followed Titing, and just like that, Titing immediately stopped pedaling when he saw somebody behind his wheel. And then he attacked again. This time yellow and red couldn't get back to his wheel, so it was up to me to get Titing back, and again he slowed down. So basically this race was more like an interval race. Slow, and then attack, slow, and then attack, slow, and then attack. And here goes another attack.
Last 12 minutes.
This one attack was made by a Belgian expat, a guy named Frank Hoefsmit. He is living in Boracay and has been retired for the past 18 years. Can you believe that? And he only started racing bikes during the pandemic. However, his country, Belgium, has a very rich history when it comes to cycling. In fact, cycling is the second most popular sport in Belgium after football. There was a lull in the race, and everybody enjoyed the little respite from all of the attacks. And then suddenly, this guy in yellow and red broke the truce, and it was war all over again. I was okay with the two getting away as long as it wasn't Titing and this guy in red, no, in yellow and black. Fortunately, they slowed down and we were able to catch back. And then yellow and black attacked, followed by Frank Hoefsmit. I have to pronounce it correctly. It's Hoofschmidt. I was hoping that some other riders would attack Titing and Yellow and Black so that I could follow them and rest behind their wheels. And then Yellow and Black attack, and I was hoping that Frank would follow him, but he did not. Maybe Frank was a little bit tired from his attacks, and so Yellow and Black got a little gap. And again, I was hoping that Frank would pick up the pace and chase down Yellow and Black. He was setting a tempo that was slower than Yellow and Black. So sooner or later, I have to make up my mind if I'm going to chase Yellow and Black, or allow Frank to chase him down later on. So you can see here that there's this gap that is growing bigger. As we passed the start and finish line, the announcer said that there was still 5 minutes plus 3 laps, and Frank wasn't doing anything, and so I decided to pick up the pace and chase down Yellow and Black. And then I just stomped on my pedals so hard with two thoughts in mind: to chase down Yellow and Black and drop the other riders. So I was hoping that I'd catch him before the U-turn, and this is what happened. I was able to catch him and pass him by. I was thinking of continuing my attacks, but then again, with 3 laps to go, I was thinking that I could just get them in the sprint, and that was the plan. Wait for the sprint. Hopefully I can get them and take the win. Yellow and Black attack again, and this time I wasn't going to let anyone go. I don't care if I collapse, but I swore I was going to chase them all down. Another one that I chased down, and then another one, and here's another one. It seems that these Iloilo boys have excessive amount of energy for this race, and I have to keep up. I'm sorry, I'm not taking any pulls. I'm just here to defend my position. So you can attack, I will respond to your attacks, but I'm not going to pull. Speaking of cycling shorts, I could not imagine myself riding or racing in a pair of denim shorts. It would take me probably a few seconds, and then I'll say I'm not going to wear this. It's going to chafe my legs. But this guy, well, what floats your boat, then it should be fine. Titing is very successful with these shorts, so he should go on riding and racing with these pairs. I just couldn't do it, and I think most of us wouldn't do so. I have lost count on the number of attacks that I have covered. Most of them were coming from Titing, and my strategy, since I already finished another race 30 minutes ago, I wasn't going to punish myself and go out and run out of energy. just to go on a breakaway. So my plan here was to stay with the group or with the lead pack if there's any, and then duke it out during the sprint. I was very confident in my sprint, especially this straight is just about 500 meters, no, less than 500, maybe 400 meters from the U-turn towards the finish line. And here goes another attack, which I covered. So later on, as the race progressed, the attacks became not as quick as earlier, not as long as, it didn't last as long compared to the earlier part of the race, which was fine for me. And then here's another attack from yellow and black, but this time my body was already getting used to these multiple attacks, so I just waited for the U-turn to chase him down, because you see he slowed down. It means that he's running out of gas. So Titing here was soft pedaling to allow his teammate to get a good gap, but then again he set a high tempo to chase down his teammate, and I was just behind him. So it was a good decision on my part not to chase yellow and black right away, because his teammate was going to pull him back. And here's the reason why Titing pulled him back. It wasn't yellow and black, it was blue and pink. And I think it was a good decision on the part of Titing. And this decision of his was beneficial to me. This is the last lap, and I was staying behind Titing all the way to the last U-turn. And then this guy, red and yellow, got behind the wheel of Titing, and then he realized that he didn't have enough strength to go with Titing, or with the pace that Titing was setting. So when he moved to the right, he gave me enough space to get behind the wheel of Titing, and I was going to stay there until the U-turn. And my plan was just to stay behind him during the U-turn, which in retrospect was a huge mistake on my part. I should have taken the U-turn first. So what happened after the U-turn was that Titing had a small gap, which I failed to close right away. So I knew going into this last 500 meters that I was faster than him, but he had a good gap, and so I was closing on him, and I was very confident that I could catch him. So I was like maybe 700, 800 watts on my power, but then again there was not enough real estate to get the win. So I think I lost by about a bike length or half a bike length, and I was very disappointed with that, because I thought I was the strongest in this category. Anyway, it was a good second place considering that I raced previously 30 minutes earlier. And congratulations to Titing and all the other riders in this cat, 50 to 59. And hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you boys for watching, and watch out for my other video on the 60 up cap.